Good morning, guys. Welcome you on another vlog. In this episode and in next two episodes as well, I'll tell you a story of our trip to Bankura, specifically to Susunia Hill. We five friends were planning for our winter trip. Due to time constraints, our main criteria was that it should be a trip of 2 nights and 3 days. Thinking about various places, we considered visiting Susunia Hill, going where we could execute a beautiful yet relaxing trip. We started our trip at early morning of 22nd December and finished at the late evening of 24th December. So, on 22nd, Devayan and I boarded Howrah-bound mainline local from Bardhaman to reach Chandannagar. And by the time we reached Chandannagar, Shagoto reached there from Jadavpur. Then we three met there and headed towards Anubhav's flat where Anubhav and Devjit joined us. From there we started our journey with Anubhav's car which Devan drove. Hey, see, by the time I gave the overall snap of our whole trip, I found Devan fell asleep to complete his incomplete sleep for waking up early in the morning. Oh, see, by the time I was talking to you guys and saying all this, we arrived at Chandannagar. But due to some maintenance work on that route, our train arrived at Chandannagar by 1 hour late. So our overall journey got delayed by 1 hour. As Shagoto already reached before us, he was waiting at the outside of Chandannagar station for us. So getting down from the train, we went outside and met him. Then, after exchanging our hi hellos, we hired a Toto and reached Anubhav's apartment. After security check-in at the entrance and going up, we found that Anubhav was standing at the threshold of his flat to welcome us. So finally we are heading towards our winter trip, 2 days winter trip. Total 5 of us are going to Bankura. So basically our destination today is Susunia. At the foothills of Susunia we have booked a resort maintained by West Bengal government. So yeah, let's go. In between I'll introduce my friends. Anubhav is going with me. I have already introduced Anubhav in my previous vlogs. You guys already know him. And the rest other like three of the rest of my friends I'll introduce in between. He is Devayan. He is now preparing the car and mending the car for our trip. He is Shagoto and he is Anubhav. I have already introduced him in my previous vlogs. And he is Devjit. He is Anubhav's mother and she is cousin sister of Anubhav, Nanai Didi, and she is the mother of Devjit.
Hi.
Yeah.
Happy journey.
Thank you, auntie, for wishing best for our journey.
Happy journey.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. En route, we stopped by this restaurant cum guest house just at the outskirts of Arambagh to have our lunch. Our initial plan was to complete our lunch at Bonolata, but as it was already getting late and the time by then was 2 pm, so we thought to satisfy our tummy at this place only. In lunch, we took 4 veg thalis, 3 chicken curries, and 5 rotis. And believe me, the items are really very much tasty. So guys, finally we are at Bankura district. We need to cover yet another 2.5 hours or maybe 3 hours or so. Let's see. Hi guys, so finally we have reached Joypur forest. And initially we planned to have our lunch at Bonolata resort, but due to time constraint we had to finish our lunch earlier. Anyways, so behind me is the Joypur forest and we have just taken a stop by this Bonolata resort. And while we'll leave this place, I'll show you the forest on both the sides. And yeah, in front of me is the Bonolata resort, which is very much famous in this region. So this is the Bonolata resort. Other time when we came here, we had our lunch over here, but this time due to time constraint, we couldn't do a lunch over here. But yeah, this place is just awesome. They have their own farming. Yeah, this is a must recommended place. You can come over here and you can try various mouth-watering items. So yeah, this is the Bonolata hotel, and this is the Bonolata hotel, and you can have your meal. And straight, if you can go there, you will find a beautiful garden, and also the farming. Their own farming will also be able to see over there. We have just left Bonolata behind. Currently, we are driving through the Jaipur forest, but as the sunlight is completely gone, so I am unable to give you a clear picture of the forest. Just apprehend that on both the sides there is the dense Jaipur forest. If you pass this in the sunlight, you will find some places marked as elephant corridor. Finally, we have reached at Susunia Ecotourism Center, situated at the foothill of Susunia Hill and maintained by West Bengal Forest Development Corporation Limited. In the next episode, I'll give you guys a walkthrough of the whole property. Till then, stay tuned. Bye.
বাংলায় আমি করবো, দাঁড়া না,
আমি আরেকটা
কি বিহাইন্ড দ্য সিটের জন্য আমার চ্যানেলে আসুন। এই ভাবো, ভাববে ওদের ভিডিও করছি, ভাববে কেলাতে পারে।
Oh, okay.